Hey there, Filsinger Games fans. Grant Pachoco coming at you live today with something special. This just arrived in the mail. I literally just came back from the post office, took off my mask, sanitized my hands, sanitized all the mail, opened up. You get that envelope from Filsinger Games in the mail. It's always a fun time. This is the just released Best of Champions of the Galaxy commemorative starter set celebrating 50 game editions, and this is called Tournament of Champions. So there you go. There's a good look at the front. Now, there was some speculation as to whether or not this would come in a box. It's not in a box, it's in a mailer. So it's in one of these sort of rigid, kind of cardboardy mailers. They're very similar to what Future Shock, the Future Shock edition of the game set came in. The very first one came in a thing like this. On the back, it says there's a little bit of info about Champions of the Galaxy and Filsinger Games, and it tells you what is inside. Full color playing cards with a cool wrestler image on the front and game stats on the back. Action charts, into the ropes, turnbuckle, death jump, and out of the ring, outside interference, pin saves, and more. Game handbook, instruction book, and dice. You'll have hours of fun playing our games, and we're always releasing new cards and expansions. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You check the artwork up on the front, featuring card art by Daryl Banks, Brian Michael Bendis, Chuck Carter, Werner Meek, and it has this bonus new character who we learned his name was Oris. I say he, I shouldn't assume. But, all right, here we go. Let's crack this open and let's see what's inside during this unboxing, or I guess enveloping. And I'm already dropping the dice everywhere. Okay, we got everything out there. Put this over here. So we've got our classic Filsinger Games tiny game dice right there. We've got the game book. This must be that tells the story of Champions of the Galaxy and talks about the cards on the inside. I don't want to thumb through this yet because we may see some artwork that we haven't seen on the cards yet. Here is the instruction book, and here are your game charts. Now, if you are a regular Filsinger Games player, you probably have all these things. Still copyright 2012 on these, so no updates to the charts there. We will look through the book in a second, but you got all your rules right there. And there you go. It all started here. Look at that on the back. We've got the Champions of the Galaxy advertisement on the back here. This is the first ever Champions of the Galaxy game ad from July 1986 issue of Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine. The classic Star Warrior with his Avenging Warrior mask on. All right, here we go. The cards are got a little bit disheveled in travel, but we will check them out. Now, some of this artwork we've seen, some of it we haven't, so we will check it out. There's Star Warrior right there. Thanos. We will look at the back of the cards in a second. I'm not going to show you all the backs of the cards, but we will check out what's different on the backs of them. Wolf, of course. Here we've got Thunder. Now you'll see, I don't want to show all the stats because to me that's like giving things away, but it says Best of COTG right there. It's got a Tournament of Champions logo right down there. So there's the Thunder artwork. Matador of M83. Chaos. Now this was Chaos. This is the same artwork from Chaos Supreme. So now that they've reused this for Chaos in the game. But that makes sense. That's sort of the alternate universe Chaos. Here we go, Amazonia. I think that's the Chuck Carter artwork, recolored. Pretty cool. Amazonia the Savage. Thrash. I was pretty spot on with my predictions of what women would be in the set. Pretty cool. That's, of course, the Brian Michael Bendis artwork. Looks like it might have been touched up a little bit. I wonder if Werner went in and did a little bit of sweetening to that. Max Shield. Mandrill with his, this is the Prime Colonizer artwork. But Mandrill right there. Endgame. Oh, that's a different crop of the Endgame card that we got in the game edition a few editions ago. So they just zoomed in a little bit on Endgame. That looks really nice. I like that. That looks cool. Godsend with a different yellowy background there. The recent Godsend card with a different sort of yellowish background. Kind of put a different background behind him. Interesting. Hector the Holy Brown Bear. I think that image is pushed in a little bit too. The other card that we have for Hector is not as close. I still have him as Hector the Holy Brown Bear. There you go. Sly Drury. Pretty much the same card his most recent card there. Interesting. Monolith. There's a Monolith card. Yeah, nice close-up of Monolith there. Overmaster. Now I think we're going to get close into the bonus cards. We've got Basilisk. We've got Horus. What is it? Horus the Unstoppable. His official name. And to kind of round things off, a classic wolf card in black and white. Really nice. Really nice here. So the three bonus cards are Basilisk, Horus, and this black and white wolf. Now the stats on these, according to some of the posts on the message board, are these are sort of amalgam cards where they are sort of best of stats. There will be some stat changes on the back for things, but I'm not going to go through all those because, again, I don't like showing the backs of cards during these videos because it's like you're giving somebody could just copy down the stats. I know that probably does not happen, but just in case, I don't want to get accused of showing away cards. So we've got Welcome to the Wonderful Worlds of Champions of the Galaxy. So we've got a little welcome from Tom there. The story of Tournament of Champions, not of the Champions. And then we've got some bios and stuff here. We've got a little bit info about these. Let's see, we've got info on each of the characters. And then it talks about the card art, who drew the card art. So Daryl Banks, all except noted below. Brian Michael Bendis did the Max Shield and the Thrash. Chuck Carter did the Wolf and Amazonia. And Werner did Overmaster. And here is a little, the history of Filsinger Games from a fan's point of view by Sam Luptak, Jr., right there. So this is a nice little history of the game. A little bit of backstory about the game. And then the logo. And there you go. You got the thing on the back. So there you go. There is the Champions of the Galaxy commemorative starter set. Featuring all these cards. You can look, keep subscribed to the channel. I will do an overview of these. One of my usual overviews that I do, but I thought it would be cool to do a little unboxing. If you or someone you know wants to get into some gaming, especially during these self-isolating times, this looks like a pretty good set to pick up. I will probably do an in-depth review of these on one of the podcasts. I do podcasts here every Friday night, so stay tuned to that. But there you go. There is a little bit of an unboxing of the Champions of the Galaxy Tournament of Champions starter set. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend. And I will talk to you soon.